Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and we are here in Sparta, still in Imperator Rome. What are we going to do this episode? This is going to be the war against Macedon, where we go and fight for our freedom. So, what exactly are we in for? We are probably in for a beating. The good part about our economic situation is essentially that we are in a position where we can fund our navy and our army at the same time. And with this, hopefully safeguard against Egypt coming over. They would have to get a lot of, first of mileage on their armies, but second of all, a lot of, approval of where they can pass through, and I hope that they just don't get the military access, and if we can shield ourselves here in the ocean, then we will have a great time. So our navy is about 48 ships, if I'm not misjudging this. They have 28. Together, I would guess, together they could probably potentially fight us, but let's hope that that's just not going to be the case. I'm going to give you the command to hunt enemy fleets. Then we want to finish building this, and we have to be aware we're going to be at war with Egypt here, meaning that we don't get any camels, meaning that we don't get any elephants anymore, meaning that we are on our own, and I hope that we can definitely make something here happen. I think in this one, what's our research efficiency? 174, that is incredible. We honestly are making a pretty good amount of manpower here. What is Macedon making? Way less. Ooh, but they have, of course, double the manpower base at the very start here. I think I'm going to pick up the freemen here. Give me some more manpower. Make it happen. Make it work. And I hope that in this case we can actually make it work for ourselves, really. See, and I was just looking around. I didn't actually see it here, but we can tutor our heir. Now, in this case, it's going to be very unlikely. And also, I just noticed we are passing away slowly but surely, are we not? What is our sickness? I didn't even see gout. We're also miserly. I mean, our wife died. Apparently, that does leave a bit of an issue, I would guess. Yeah, there she goes. Satira was murdered in a vile plot. How dare they? How dare they kill my wife? I will take this 100%. And once the elephants are done, I think we're going to take a look at actually declaring the war. You have to remain over there. That's okay. We're going to move up with them immediately and take this fort. That's the plan anyway. With you, I think we can just move up a bit. Same with you. Yeah, you can just stand right there. What is this? We're unmarried. Of course, we have some scorned families. I think that's fine. I'm going to let you fill up, and then I'm going to go ahead and order you up there. With those armies, we should be in a position... Oh, I thought you would be... Oh, it's such little attrition. I'm going to ignore that. I think we're going to be fine. Right, and now that you're complete, move up there. How is our economy doing? Move you over. Then I'm going to actually go ahead and also, get some more commerce going and wages down. And there you go. So we can sustain this war for such a long time. I sincerely hope that we're going to be fine. At a later date, we should also be in a position where I can just take out the funding for the navy. For the start, I think we're going to position the navy over there. Do we already have a claim? I do not believe that we do. No, we do actually. Oh, what is it? Aetolia. Aetolia is quite the good goal, being the primary province here, bordering, on Hellas and on whatever you are called. Oh, also Aetolia. So we already hold... Right, and this is Epirus. There you go. With those bordering us, I think we are in a pretty okay position, all things considered. Religious advances. And I'm just looking at it, right? So they can theoretically cross into our land here if they go... Is there a connection here? No, but if they go like this, they can definitely cross in here and would then be trapped by this fort, meaning maybe we want to build another fort. I mean, we just don't really have the money to begin with. But I'll be honest with you, I also kind of feel like this fort can actually go. It's in a bit of a shit spot because everybody's trapped here anyway. They can't really go anywhere, right? They have these forts surrounding them. And wherever we can save some money, I would love to save some money, Don't understand. Don't get me wrong here. I'm very much interested. Oh, army maintenance costs down. Let us go. And now we're suddenly making money. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I think it's time. I mean, they have so many cohorts. 81 cohorts, so we can expect roughly 4 times 20k. Probably gonna have to fight them in 40k stacks each. It's gonna be a tough one. I'll be honest with you. It's gonna be quite the tough one. But I do hope that we will be in a position to actually guard ourselves here. Is this Egypt? Oh, it totally is Egypt. Is there anybody on there? Oh, would you look at this? Oh, fascinating. So we essentially have 5k coming for us. We gotta keep that in mind. That's interesting. See, they have an island here, and they can actually use those 5k, but 5k are not that significant. If I can keep everybody else away, we will be in a very, very successful, hopefully, position. And I cannot call in Thrace, because they have a... until 548. 6 more years. You know what? I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm going in. Thrace, I'm sorry, but I gotta go without you. Could call you in, of course, but, you know... Oh, would they actually... Really? They've done it! So I don't know why it said... So I can't call them in when the war starts, but right after I can call them in? Isn't that a bit strange to you? It is to me, most certainly. What do we do here? I would love to take Delphi, because this is a nice overview spot. Here we will see where anybody else may come from. Oh, and these are already taken, so I'm just going to march through here. There you go, let's take Chalcedon. These are mountains. I will hide over here in the mountains, I feel. Could I put you there? No, I can't put you anywhere, really. But I can walk entirely freely here, which is wonderful. Just actually wonderful. We're losing a pretty decent chunk of people here. Where can... Oh, look at this. Where can I bring you? I will take you down there. And I think then I'm going to try... I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to bait them over there. You are hunting fleets, but currently you're not seeing anything. Let's hope that we can make this work. I would love to store this man in the mountains. Now, he is probably going to take some attrition here. Ooh, 5%, huh? 5% is quite... Makes me quite unhappy. I will be honest with you. I think I'm gonna stay in the hills then. Staying in the hills, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Our navy's doing fine. We are no longer making money. We're actually losing money now. And quite rapidly so, I have to admit. Maybe I have to dial down the navy investment here at some point. Impatience is a virtue. Amesianax Agatoclid has been becoming increasingly restless as of late. He believes that his stature is deserving of a key role in our government. So, Amesianax, he's 69. I mean, he's not really dying is the thing. What are your stats again? You have a 9. Ooh, that's pretty good. You know what? I'm going to put you there. There you go. Just wait a little longer. Don't worry about it, mate. Alright, so far we have not seen any enemy troops. Oh, there they are. There's the Egyptians that I was talking about earlier, the 5k. And I don't even feel like I want to... Because they can't really do anything. They can't move out. They have to go onto this fort. You know what? I'm going to move you one over. In case they actually do come for the fort. We can... Yeah, there you go. Let's go get them. We can take these out. We're going to be in the defending position. We're going to absolutely annihilate them. And there you go. That's a really, really quick process of getting rid of the Egyptians right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, we have not... you know, fully destroyed their army, but we have primarily taken care of it, and I'm a huge fan of that. That is actually very, very significant. Now, I have a question. Could I import iron to make our troops stronger? Absolutely not. Where do I get the iron from? Epidaros Limera. Epidaros Limera. We have no slaves there, meaning we can't actually overproduce it, even if I were to, you know, take care of it. I think I'm just gonna bring you back. I mean, yeah. Let's just have you march back to Chaleon. We are now in the positive here. This unit has taken a decent amount of attrition. You know, I'm asking myself, where are the Macedonians? Oh, I can tell you where they are. Oh no, this is definitely not in our favor here. You know what? That means we have to be a bit more aggressive, I feel. I'm gonna go ahead, siege all of these down. Oh, and there's a 14k stack. Interesting. So there are some armies of the Macedonians here. And will they be able to stop us with them? I doubt it. And as soon as we take all of this land, we will be getting a ticking war score, a fitting stature. Right, he gives us some money. Thank you so much, actually. Honestly, that was... Why is nobody... Hey, there you go. Take care of it, please. Thrace is under siege. Oh, and this was something that I actually wanted to avoid. The siege has been won, and it was won by... Was it won by Zeuxis? Zeuxis. No, it was not. It was won by our Lord himself. Where's he? Oh, there he is. You know what? Sure, warrior's honor. I will grant you to do this so that your soldiers get more discipline. That's a good thing for me. How far north do I have to go? One more city. I'm going to throw our best man over there. We'll throw you right here. Oh! Oh boy. I mean, we are in a better position, but... Here we go. So, how's it going? Equal tactics, but we need to get in there quick so that we are not losing too much manpower. The issue is always losing too much manpower because we're clearly behind on the manpower clock, right? Like, we are in the weaker position of both of the ones that we could hold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave... where's Zeuxis? It's you. You're going to stay here. Rest falls back. Actually, rest. One goes there. One stays here. And then I think with you, I'm actually going to go on the islands because they can't reach these. I only need one army to take care of this. At least by my understanding. I would rather have you... Really? Oh, you know what? I would rather have you go the long way if it means you don't produce more attrition for these fellas. They're already taken enough. The Olympics, let's hold them, of course. We're now in the positive as well, despite Thrace, of course, being sieged out. That's brutal, man. That is absolutely brutal. But we're sieging out Macedon, and that is such a positive thing, honestly. It's going to give us a ticking war score here, and I think it already is. We're kind of using Thrace as a meat shield, if you will. So what I would love is all of these. This is the territory that I personally want. Oh, we are not actually at level 10, or at 10 war score. That's a bit of a silly proposal to make. Are you actually going to catch any? Oh, they are. Yeah, Thrace is being taken out. They are not having a good time at all. And they are right to blame me. I mean, let's be honest. Oh, we just sank their entire navy. And you're walking into me. Did you realize this? Yeah, you did. Oh, I just restarted that siege because I'm an idiot. And here's Egypt together with Macedon. Now, those are massive forces, let's be honest. But right now, as long as we just hold our ground here, we should be in an excellent position. We are getting so many pops to Sparta. Look at this, 87 pops. This is going well. I think we want to challenge these in a second. Oh, Thrace is here. For some reason, they decided that it would be important to aid me instead of aiding themselves. Well, what can you do about it? You know what? I'm not going to reject it. I mean, if they want to... I don't know, man. They're pulling our war score down for sure, but I don't think it is that decisive. What are you? Your planes. Oh, your planes. That's the perfect territory to fight. Can you flip this to me, please? Thank you. I appreciate it more than you would ever know. There you go. Go up there. One more pop to Sparta. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to go in and fight these 16k in a second here. The big question is just when will everybody arrive? 29th of December? 4th of January? 3rd of January. So I'm just going to keep you back a couple of days. There you go. 1st of January. 3rd of January. There you go. That's fair. Let's fight them. Let's utterly destroy them. Now that you've done this, what I would really love actually is if we could, and I need the diplomat mode. Yeah, we need to siege this town. Because then we can also demand this land over here, which I would be a large fan of. There you go. Easiest money in my life. You can carry on. We're getting close. Getting very close to the heart of Macedon. And wouldn't that just be beautiful if we could actually take that? I'm thinking, right? What do we do here? I don't want to split my armies. I think we want to beat them up here. But I don't want to come from the same direction. What do we have here anyway? What's this wonder? What is this? Aegii? Oh, but we have... Oh, no, we don't have to come from the same direction. They can come from two directions at the very least. We're now also at 11%. What could we demand here? They would give us this. To Thrace. I mean, giving something to Thrace would only be fair. But we'll have to see here. So far, we're doing fine. I mean, Thrace isn't, but we are as a unit. Because primarily their units are up here. The grass is greener, that's okay. Let's get with the discipline here. Because I want to shred them right now. Right over here. When will you arrive? 8th April? That's fair. 13th April. Oh no. No longer actually catching them. Alright, we will just fight them here in the fort. It's still farmland. So So that's perfectly acceptable. I will also go with the siege engineers, making our sieges hopefully a bit quicker. Oh, look at that. These are 6k. I mean, they can't really get anywhere, but I don't like it, is all I'm saying. Alright, but with all that being done, let's fight them over here in the fort. Yeah, that's a clear victory, a very, very clear one. Lucania has declared war on me, and Lucania has a shitload of tribal troops. Do I need to piece you out already? Is it really already that day, that time? I mean, giving Thrace some land would only be fair. Can I? No, listen. I don't want to... No, reset the peace offer here. We have to take care of Lucania, I feel. Even though I hate it. I will admit it, I hate it. I thought this could be a more decisive war. I would like to take both of these, and then also just the city of Tespai. What's the problem about that, eh? Tessipai, there you go. What about Anthedon? Can we do that? Where are you? Anthedon, there you go. Alright, okay. So far, so good. And this to Thrace you would no longer accept. What about some cities at least to Thrace? It's just one, I guess. What is this looking like? 42 minus 41. After this battle, maybe. Let's just check it out, right? Right, one battle, one. What's your suggestion? That's a shitty... I don't want this land. Are you crazy? It's just ridiculous. No, I don't want... If you click here, it just gives you the entire... And then you have to deselect it. Really? That's a very silly way to handle this. Is this everything? Nah, they still would do it. What's the ratio here? 33 to 62. What? Why are they so unlikely all of a sudden? I like this. This. And then give me the city of Tespia. Tespi, sorry. Anthedon. We could do it this way, but now we're sitting at 43 minus 38. I think we're gonna do it this way. Can we liberate anything? Andros? Nesiotic League? Philistia? No, that's Egypt down there, isn't it? Nabatea, don't really want to do that either. Like, there's just no point. Can't do two of them. Can I do 2-2? Yeah, I can. Nesiotic League and Andros. Andros being over here, I believe. Yeah, there it is. I think we're going to go with this. And then I'm going to just give Thrace a shitload of money. The entire time. Poor Thrace. They just were our... Damn. We just had them beaten up the entire time. But here you go. Sparta's grown and we have outgrown any empire that Spartans had before this. That's just gorgeous. So, how's it looking here? So, who are now independent countries? Andros has all of this. Oh, that's so nice. So the Nesiotic League and Andros both took the Egyptian islands down there. Phrygia, of course, still positioned down there, but that's nice. So all of these are now free. All of those also... Oh, there he is. Okay. They still had to hold an election. That's what it is. So the Nesiotic League and Andros do now exist, having a pretty good time. I will also offer them a guarantee. Just to make it easy for them not to get eaten. And like that, Macedon, I mean, is a shadow of its former self. What do you want me to tell you? They have been utterly decimated. And with all that being said, we can now actually muster our forces against Lucania. We can't see any of their forces to begin with, but... Jesus, this was... I mean, you know what? Thrace, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. I didn't give them any land. I was power gaming there, practically speaking. That's just rude. I didn't give them anything. They were fully sieged out, and then Macedon just gave me all the land. That's just incredibly rude. Can I get my elephants back? Oh, I potentially can, but we just don't have the power. Let's wait for that for a second. Alright, let's bring our troops over. I'm ready. Sure. Why are you going to Athens to get on this boat? What way is that necessary? You go right over here. I'm going to pick this one up. This is Zeuxis himself, so he should win everything for us, in my opinion. They are sieging us now down in Laos. Meaning that we really want to... Oh no, they're just standing there, right. What we really want to do is we want to go down here. Can't land in there. There's nothing there to land in. We want to shield ourselves here. Lucania cannot win against us as long as we hold some of the boot, because they want to take Calabria. Unless we let them have Calabria, we will always be able to defend it. Tribal proposition. Our tribal neighbor Calabria started investing a lot of their treasury into opening up the borders between our two nations. Hopefully this will prove beneficial for us as well, though their tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we are used to. We should keep Calabria in mind, as they can prove good friends in the future as well. Surely only good things can come from this. Are you Calabria? Yeah. That's okay. Are you my enemy or are you my friend? Oh, yeah, right. So they would love to not be my enemy, but they are a vassal tributary of our current enemy. So let's just land over here. This is hills. We can defend over here. I think if we are just in this fort, we will have a great time defending. And that should be the ultimate purpose of all of this. Sure. Get something from me. I need more trade routes. Elephants. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Egypt. I appreciate it. Oh, and they just took it. That's an early take. An unfortunate take. Nope, you're gonna stay behind. Need him to go over there. Then I need you to come here. We need to bring all of our armies over, I feel. Otherwise, we will not stand a chance against them. We just won't. Oh, we just casually destroyed him. Amazing. Don't want peace yet, huh? I'll be there when you do. Oh, come for me. I dare you. I double dare you. I think phalanx is best here at the end of the day. Man, our elephants have shrunken in size for sure. Oh, this might be a very, very bloody fight. It is hills and everything, but they are bringing another 20k from over there. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very bloody one. They have garbage tier units, but we don't have infinite units. I think that is the current... If you want to sum it up, that's the issue that we're currently having. We have defeated them entirely and utterly in morale in the first phase. Oh, and there's 20k more. We won the first one, which is very, very nice. But now 40k coming in. Jesus. That's not okay. Yeah, now they're tearing us apart here. They just like pick the... I don't know what happened there. Carrying us a new one. And again, we already started low on morale, but we have decimated them here for sure when it comes to their initial forces. We even won the fight before the new ones could come in, and now they have the wrong tactics. This is one. This defense actually worked out perfectly. Wow. Under heavy losses, but yet again, another Spartan commander. Essentially taking out... Yeah, we can't pass through here. Essentially taking out a force that was severely over his force. And I'm not even going to advance any further yet. What I want to do is I want to recover some troops. So I'm going to keep you here. And then put you into recovery mode. You can go one back. There you go. Go into recovery mode. Thank you very much. You do the same. We also need some more camels. What else do we need? What about livestock? Oh, I just don't have the points. Yet again. Alright, let's get the forces back together. We can do this. Easy money. Excuse you? Taulantia? Well, that's unexpected. I mean, we already beat Lucania so heavily, and yet they don't want a peace deal. That's so interesting. I didn't even notice that, but I think that's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do them dirty. That's what I'm gonna do. Talantia, I'm coming for you, because I would like Talantia's land more, I think, than I would want Lucania's land. We're gonna border Rome one way or another. That is a given. It will occur. We cannot stop it. Alright, everybody's on board. That's nice. We cannot stop it, but we can at least get in there, you know? There you are. Too bad, Talantia. What a shameful action. I mean, it wasn't really a betrayal, because, you know, how can you betray somebody that you're not a friend of? But at the same time, didn't need to do that, mate. Now is your death sentence, right here. Oh, and there they come again. Yeah, that's okay, I think. National manpower, thank you very much, I appreciate it. They are coming for me immediately, meaning... that I will have to... This doesn't do anything in defense or something, right? Blah, 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 blah. No, it doesn't matter. It straight up doesn't matter. So I can just wait until you're locked in. Maybe already? Oh, you fools. Are you still coming? Yeah, they are. They're fucked. Alright, they are fucked. Let's go north here and destroy Talantia. Of course, do have to siege them down. And yeah, this was a quick battle. Absolutely annihilating them yet again with barely any difficulties, really. Oh, there they come again. Well. They're just feeding me these armies now. So what I would love to do in this one is, I would love to actually take, you know, Albania. I'm not sure about this part, but definitely, like, that part would be very, very nice to have. Lucania, I don't know what to do about them, really. Maybe release Calabria, although I'm not that interested in Calabria. I'm not interested in going north is the thing. I'm interested in going north over here to cut off a potential Roman expansion into our territory. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be very, very wise to kind of keep him at bay there. Just go hunt fleets, mate. Just, like, take him out. Oh, and it has already fallen, which means that I shall just hurry north. I'm actually gonna speed you up in particular. I need to keep an eye... Oh, why are you doing this? Why did you not go over there when I commanded you to? Alright, we destroyed their navy yet again. That is a common sight for us these days, I would argue. Seeing a destroyed navy. Oh, and Macedon gave them right of way, huh? Funny. The white peace could now happen if it were to actually, you know, be the situation. Now, it obviously isn't, so I don't think we need to worry about anything. Phrygia, thank you for the food. This is looking good. The grass is greener, people are moving... are doing this. Wow, this siege is... Yo, this was crazy. Did you see that? Maybe I will full annex you. Maybe I will. That's crazy, dude. So, Odrysia. And you know what? I'm totally gonna aid him here. I will actually... I didn't give them any land earlier, so I think now's the... Why did they... Oh, Thrace already is in a very costly war, interesting. But them declaring that war is just like, that's an easy entry point for us, right there. And speaking of entry point, I feel like I want a fort right over here. We don't have the money right now, we are actually bankrupt, to be fair. Alright, what can I ask from you? Oh, we are bankrupt. I gotta take this, I think. After we take this, we can talk about everything else, but until then. This is obviously one right here. And yeah, being bankrupt is harsh. I'm gonna dial you down. And honestly, I'm gonna dial down my fort defense as well, because we don't need it. Who knows? Talantia might come along, but even then, they shouldn't be threatening. Because they are in a position where even if they pass through and conquer some stuff, they won't stop me from taking theirs. And that is their issue. Wow, you see this? We already have a surrender chance of 14% here. That's just crazy. Oh, and a gift from the gods. You know what? Nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. I'm going to annex Albania here. Probably, you know what, I'm actually going to send you up. I'm going to just go for full annex here. We don't have the aggressive expansion to not do it, really. The siege was... Holy moly. Is this insane? Because it certainly seems like it. If I take the capital of this province, we will be able to demand the entire thing. So that's a big one that I want to take care of. And it changes so much in the power dynamics here. Jesus. Yeah, there they are, but they're not going to do anything, I'll be honest with you. I'm not worried about that. They're building a fort here. Not too worried about that either. I am worried about... Yeah, there it is. There is a tribal uprising, or there can be an uprising from these mountains. That's the barbarian hotspot right over there. And if I'm not mistaken, I can now go ahead. Apparently not. Oh, is that its own province or something? I'm gonna split yarn. Half of you are gonna move over here. We're just gonna... If I have to do it this way, then I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna take them all out there. They can siege my land all they want. I'm fine with it. Because I am just gonna annex them. They should have never helped him, I'll be honest with you. That's their own fault, not mine. They did this to themselves, is all I can say. Here you go. And these people are also our culture group as well as our religion. So we're not even blobbing outside of either, meaning that we will not really take that much of a pellet. He has passed away. Philippa is now our new Basileus. Died of dysentery. Yeah, he was old, you know, he was weakened. I was gonna say, like, I thought he would die earlier. He's the nephew, or he's also the son, of course. He is not yet married, but he should be to this lady. Her name is also, again, Satyra, as her grandmother's name. There she goes. Beautiful. We are now the white-haired dynasty. I don't really think we need to hold any games. I'm gonna bribe you, just so that you stop being a rude man. Antiphilos will be the next ruler. He's pretty okay, like he's terrible at finesse, but other than that, he's pretty decent, I would argue. And with all that being said, I now think it's time to take everything. Easy money. And then we're gonna go ahead and help Thrace in their war. Yeah, beautiful. I will now be a major power, meaning that I can't even be an ally of Thrace. Ooh, that leaves us a bit unguarded. Are you a major power? You are also a major power. Yes, I'm sure. I will probably actually let them in. Let's pass judgment on them individually. So we have the ruling dynasty, the Talantiite, and they were the ones that gave Epirus or Pyrrhus safety in their home. They're a pretty big dynasty, pretty achieved dynasty. I think I'm gonna not let them in. The Sostratide are a decent family, actually. Jesus. I'm gonna keep the Caphistidide and the Tauruskide, because they're both fairly insignificant, meaning that we can not really, you know, we don't have to worry about them. Of course, I want to put them into positions that pay off for them and for us, but I think I'm just gonna put him in so that the Talantians stay, you know, unagitated, if you will. My Basilissa Philippa Agiad. We have increased in rank and are now a major power country instead of regional powers, since we now have at least 100 cities. The following special routes can now be used. We can threaten wars, support rebels, have alliances, get one more capital import route. That's actually important. Government bonus multiplier goes up as well. Quite nice. I appreciate it. And then a new governor over here. That's the big question, right? It's all Talentian here. Oh no, they're Epirode. In that case, I'm gonna let them be ruled by one of ours. Absolutely. Aikide is unhappy. Are they still unhappy after this? No. Perfect. Alright, so we now have a pretty good governor situation. We have most of the Balkans under our control. Macedon is nothing but a shadow of its former self, but what worries me is Rome, of course. Is he a madman? What's up with his teeth? Jesus, that's a birth defect if you ask me. Lucania. I think we got to talk about Lucania at some point. Lucania is going to be quite difficult. Because once Lucania is gone, Rome will be right there. Meaning that nothing effectively stands in the way of a war of Rome and us. And I'm not the biggest fan of it. That's going to be an atrocious war. And I don't think it's going to stop there. It never stops there. Let's put up the National Freeman output. Absolutely in favor of it. Thank you very much. We are in a wonderful situation, and I think we're probably in like maybe like 5 more episodes. We're gonna be done with this playthrough. And then we're gonna do an episode where I just like watch it on you know, speed 5 in observer mode. But I think we're gonna be done because I don't feel like Sparta would become like a worldwide empire. I want to end Sparta maybe with putting down Rome. So definitely we have to put out, you know, Macedon from its misery. They are so terrible at this point. We should be able to destroy them, to utterly annihilate them. Egypt, I wish Egypt wouldn't hate us. Competing power. Phrygia obviously also not really keen on us. But I think we can go against Macedon, and we should be able to utterly defeat them. I'm hyped. I'm very optimistic. If we strike down Macedon and then also Rome, we are in a position where we can call it, I think. But for now, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Later, alligator.